in my career as working in sales and distribution, throughout the body, there were some places that experienced hardware failure more than others. And spine fusion was one of them. The screws back out and the rods break. That is the number one and number two reason for hardware failure. And so what I did was I sketched out an idea over time in 2009 and started to do a lot of research throughout the years. And what I've came to found was Dr. Zadpour in 2020 published a paper that said the trabecular pattern of bone is significantly different in the spine, in vertebral bone, than anywhere else in the body. And what a lot of publishers, researchers are studying now is the curvature. The curvature of bone, trabecular patterns of bone are different more so than anywhere else in the body, in the vertebral bone, but it's also different in femoral head. It's different anywhere in the body. So now we're starting to get really scientific here. So what we've done, and I'll dabble in this really quickly, but bringing in therapeutics can help strengthen bone. So if you think about the inner body and the spine, they take bone chips and they mix it with blood, or they mix it with saline, or if they want the best quality, they mix it with bone marrow or bone marrow aspirate concentrate. And then you have the stem cells that are now touching the bone, because stem cells are chameleons. So if the stem cells are now touching bone, they turn into better bone. And so I'm going to share a little. So here, this is Dr. Zadpour's study. So as you can see, if you're putting on this big TV on a wall, and you're looking here and you're going femoral bone, iliac crest bone, or lumbar bone, which wall would you choose to put that TV on? It's definitely not going to be lumbar bone. So this is my uncle. This is the story of why I designed this. I saw him experience 6 different fusions. He's on his 7th fusion. And the only reason why he can't have the 7th fusion right now is his bone is mashed potatoes. But guess what? Somebody was willing to put him in hardware in him. And I talked him out of it. I said, if your bone is mashed potatoes, like it was in the last one, and like it was on the one before that, how in the world do you expect a better outcome? And so he's in treatment right now. Only 50% of surgeons actually do DEXA scans. DEXA scans are not the best at defining the structural integrity of bone, but at least they're doing it. So the number one reason, as I said before, is the screws back out and the rods break. And this is the most debilitating and the most expensive orthopedic procedure you can have. And it's debilitating for the family and for the patient as well. The